everybody, and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, January 19th. Time for Marvel Legendary number 110. Randomizer stream number 110, that is. We have some results to go over, and then we have a new game to play. We are down to our final 15 Masterminds after, spoiler alert, taking out Ego last week, which is great. Until more expansions come out this year and we've got more Masterminds to add in, but let's just focus on the ones we've got now. Hello, everybody. Just peeking in chat. So, Viral, to answer your question, you thinking of streaming Snap? The thought has crossed my mind. If I did do it, it would be something super casual. You know, I don't know how interesting that would be, as I just, you know, I guess I play semi-competitively because you kind of have to in that game, so maybe if I feel like it one day as just a casual thing. But if people are interested in watching me stream that, then I'll take that into consideration for sure. Hello, everybody in chat. Thank you for participating in this week's league. We had a ton of participants for the week's league. Oh yeah, if we at the end of the month, there should be a Play with Friends update coming to the game. I plan on doing some kind of tournament event within the Discord as well, but that could be fun. Yeah, I am worried about stream sniping because my name is right there, right there on the in the game. So you can just go to my stream, see what I got. How excited am I for Infinity Saga? Pretty excited. It's interesting because I wouldn't have been excited except for Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy. And that was, I was lukewarm on the MCU stuff, I think, as most people were. And when that came out, it's, the card names are really cool reference to the movie. The images match what's going on the card pretty well. And the mechanics are fun. It's a lot more complex. So I'm anticipating Infinity Saga get some more twists on some characters I already have cards for, but in this universe, and better to mix with the other MCU stuff. So I'm pretty excited for it. And there's a tease that we should be hearing some news about it soon. So I look forward to that. No, Crispy Boys, it's going to be Infinity Saga next, followed by Midnight Suns. We don't have release dates for either, but that will be, as far as we know, the order of release. No bold predictions about Infinity Saga. I already told you who I thought the heroes are going to be. I think that I have to think the Infinity Stones are going to be in it somehow. I don't know how. It could be another Infinity Stones, like the Infinity Gems villain group. But it would be weird with it seeming to focus on mostly Infinity War and Endgame. Maybe apart from some of the art or the shots on some of the cards. So nothing bold. I mean, we know what happened in those movies in the saga, but we know a new keyword. It's going to be called sacrifice. We don't know what it means yet, and I look forward to finding out what happens. I like the gems. The stones could. People have been saying they prefer the stones to be villainous weapons, like in Heroes of Asgard and Marvel Studios Guardians. But would they put villainous weapons in 2 consecutive MCU sets is the question. I think they're probably going to do divided cards as 2 consecutive MCU sets, so maybe. All right, I love talking to you guys, and I will continue to do so. But let's go ahead and go over the results of this week's league. I know you're waiting for that. Hey, what up, Jay Parnell? Happy to have you here. All right, we're going to talk about this league. So this past week was... it was interesting. We got Ego, and then we got Higher Singularity Investigations 2, which is a veiled scheme. We were having so much fun on the stream that I decided not to end the stream to unveil it. We just unveiled it and kept going, so everybody knew the unveiled scheme this week was open rifts to future timelines. How do you think this went as far as a fun level and win rate? And then I will show you how that panned out. What's funny is I'm playing in Travel Size Legendary League's 2022 Review League, and match number 8, which is the one for this week, is the same Mastermind and Scheme combo, but it's going to be an actual mystery unveiled scheme, like it was for me playing the game, so it'll be fun. So happy to see so many of you here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these scores. I know you guys are here for predictions and new game, etc. All right, let's do this thing. Here were the results of Ego Higher Singularity Investigations 2. There it is. So it was an easy setup at 81% victory, which is pretty good for Ego. And then he's not, well, it depends. He's not technically the toughest. He can get you a lot of escapes for an escape-based scheme, so that can be rough, plus his epic side is rough. Anyway, 81%, and then a 4 out of 5, which makes it a great setup. So if you're looking for an easy, great setup, this would be one to take a look at. And let me press the up button a whole bunch of times to see how setup B went. By the way, I'll scroll back down. Oh, I won't scroll back down. Setup B is the one I modify using only the Masterminds, or only the cards from the Mastermind and Schemes expansion as well as core. And those are all blank. Did I forget to hide the blank ones? Of course I did. Let's just look at some blank stuff. All right, here we go. So in 12th place, we got Montax with 7 total rank points, who said, boy, oh boy, that was a doozy. I am so embarrassed by escape villains. I came so close with having 3 city spaces left, but too little too late, unfortunately. Do not feel bad about the escapes. A smaller city will do that. So well done there. Off the cuff is at 11th place there. All right, 10th place is La Sombra, 81, 19.5 total rank points. 9th place is Joe Stone with 23 total rank points. 8th place is Caprivi with 25.5 total rank points. Again, this is for setup B this week. 7th place is Avatar Vision. Yes, I did add those 2 points you mentioned in player 2 with a 28.5 total rank points there. 6th place goes to Red John with 29 points. 5th place goes to Mikey Gill with 30 points. 4th place goes to Snash 108. I swear I bolded some other things, but I guess I didn't. All right, Snash 108 at 4th place, 31.5 total rank points. There we go. 3rd place is Karg with 32.5 total rank points. 6th place in turns, but 3rd place in escapes. Very few escapes. 5th in points per turn puts him up there. Longer game with player 2 sadly not being able to do much. Player 1 was mostly an M deck, but managed to get Drax's dual knives and 2 villainous weapons. That made it so any non-gray cards gave +1 attack. With M's cards and Warpath's card that draw 2 extra cards on the next hand, player 1 was mostly playing 10+ cards with each turn. That sounds like a blast when you got there. All right, who are our top 2 for setup B this week? 2nd place is Adrian Miller with 37.5 total rank points. 1st, except for turns, but that was enough to get him up to 2nd place. But how did 1st place do? It was Flip Flop Maniac with a win there. Well done with 38.5 total rank points. 4th in turns, 3rd in points per turn, but those 0 escapes along with Adrian's 0 escapes. Both of you, well done there. Put them up there. M and Warpath work so well together with investigating for threes, for tactical formations. Was very happy with how the right side came together. Left side was a random pile of Guardians combined with Drax and Ravager artifacts to boost attack of most hero classes. Ego was a great tug-of-war mastermind, and I enjoyed playing against him more than I anticipated. He's definitely one of the most fun. When I got my copy, and Upper Deck was awesome enough to send me this copy early so I could do my overview of it before it released, and boy, my mind was blown when I saw what Ego did, and I couldn't really talk to most anybody about it, so I couldn't wait to let you guys see what that was too. All right, let's go ahead and look at setup A, the one that I played, and after I go through these blanks I didn't get rid of, we can see everybody under the top 10 there. So Karg there at 12th place says the number of escaped villains is not a mistake, and if you look, it was 14. Bad early HQ, high attack villains, and the few Sapien League that showed up put more in the city. At least Stingray's rare was pretty powerful at the end. I'll read in the chat. I always love when unique masterminds like Ego. I love when they change the formula up. Yeah, and with so many masterminds out there on the board, it's fun to get ones that twist the game in a little bit, because there's so many options if you want to go more traditional. So I look forward to seeing more of those. All right, Ashy's there in 10th place with 26.5 total rank points, tied with Jinjo's for the same rank. Jinjo's said, this was a quick and wild ride. I got a really early hurled trucks from She-Hulk, and that skyrocketed my attack potential. I drew 6 twists within the first 14 turns. I'm guessing within the first 14 turns. No master strikes were drawn. It was a snowball to victory. Great setup. I really liked Phil Coulson, She-Hulk, and Okoye together. Excited for setup B, which happened earlier in my reverse order of things. But well done there. 9th place is Mikey Gill, 28 total rank points. 8th place is Joe Stone at 30 total rank points. 7th place is, hey, it's me, with 33 total rank points. I did pretty well. I had more escapes than most, as you can see, 9th place on escapes. But I don't care. I had a blast with this. You can read my comment if you like. 6th place goes to Off the Cuff. 33.5 total rank points there. 5th place is Adrian Miller, 35 points. Down to our top 4. 4th place is Caprivi with 36 total rank points. Who are our top 3 this week? It's Red John at 3rd place with 38 total rank points. General Okoye was really strong thanks to enough strength triggers. I was probably too focused on avoiding escapes. I had to bring Ego down from 12 attack. That is rough. All right, 2nd place is Snash 108 with 40 total rank points. 4th in turns, only 3 escapes, and 3rd in points per turn there. My She-Hulk deck quickly shifted into a Coulson deck when I scored his rare in turn 7, though I never once played it, choosing instead to discard it every other turn for those shield level points, with shield level 13 by the final turn, and that's definitely a strategy to go with. I didn't really have the opportunity to go with Coulson, it was too late, but I do like when he actually gets to work, he becomes very powerful. Who got 1st place this week? Let's find out. It was Mr. Giraffe who played the league this week. Look at that. 43.5 total rank points. 5th in turns, but the 3rd in escapes with 1 escape, which is remarkable with Ego, and the 1st in points per turn. 100 total VP was enough to get him there. Let's read. I was thinking of, at the beginning of the game, don't let the starting HQ be a lot of fill, and it was, but I actually got him to work very well. The other hand was She-Hulk and the General, and they happily punched everyone in their face. Very fun setup. So well done, Mr. Giraffe and Snash and Red John and everybody else. Thank you for playing this week, and I hope you had fun with it. I had fun with it too. I'm sensing, though, and I don't want to put this bad mojo out there, but I'm sensing this is going to be one of those weeks where it's going to be very, very painful. We've got some really rough masterminds left. We've got Exodus is still in there. Dark Phoenix is still in there. We've got, who else is still in there? Annihilus is still in there. Hey, Premise. Hello, hello, hello. I always know it's you when bits come by way. Thank you so much for coming by and for the bits. We could, I think baseball is still in the rotation. I don't think we beat it. We could get baseball. We could get any of those masterminds left. Loki could show up, and I might lose to him again. So we'll see what happens. Get those guesses in right now as I get this all set up. Speaking of guesses, let me start the predictions, open everything up, and then we'll play a game, shall we? All right, it's not baseball season. If I do get Dark Phoenix, I'm probably going to play that setup multiple times. Not just 2, because those games will go quick. I'm going to keep going. If I win one of them, we can eliminate her, but I might not lose any. I might not win any of them. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay. What else is in chat? Killmonger's Horror of Horrors. That's a mastermind and scheme we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Ronin yet from the new set. We haven't seen either of the Black Widow masterminds yet. It's the Hood Horror of Horrors, just for the alliteration. And that would be great. Oh, let me start the predictions before I do this, because I always forget to do that. All right, so blah, blah, blah. Starting predictions, they are open. What will the outcome of this game be? If you want to put in a blind prediction, now is your chance before I reveal what it is. Give it a shot. All right, let's randomize this thing. Here we go. Risky to blind bet on win. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna wait a second. Let somebody put a prediction in before I do anything. Right there, there it is. You can be the one. You can be the one to be up there. Oh, somebody did it. Somebody put 2,000 points on a win. No, I don't have the next expansion. In the last several, Upper Deck's been super cool and has sent it to me either early or the day of. So I've been able to make some overview videos of it, but it's not going to be this in advance. If they do send it to me, it's going to be like the weekend before it comes out. Even if, and it depends, you know, if supplies last, and it's a very kind thing they do, but I definitely do not have it. The playtesters do because they've been playtesting it, but not me. All right, let me go ahead and start this thing. Here we go. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I always do 2,000 for win unless I come late and see what's there. All right, well, there you go. Okay, so it's a routine for you. Here we are. Assemble in 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got, wow, look at that. We got Loki, and we got a Paint the Town Red scheme. I should literally see everybody play Setup B this week. Everybody has those 2 sets. Okay, we got 2 Fear Itself. We got Silk. We got 2s and Venomized Doctor Strange. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and get the stuff together. All right, as I knock stuff over. Get your predictions in. What do you think? Where's Loki? Loki is a core mastermind. This will be interesting. I don't think we've had this accessible of a setup B in a long time. But where is Weave Web of Lies? So I'll answer your question. Has Upper Deck been good to deal with, or are they pretty aggressive about their IPs? Do you have a specific question about that, Crispy? That's War of the Frost Giants. I really need to get my scheme binder together because I can never find what I'm looking for. Here it is. Weave Web of Lies. Hate sorting them out. Oh, well, if they were to give me... Oh, let me get the other version. Asgard. I'm multitasking. Where is it? I mean, if they were to give me anything that I needed to sign an NDA for, obviously I'd sign an NDA, wouldn't be able to talk about it, but that's standard. All right. Superhuman. You know. All right, Sapien League, more X-Men Henchmen. Yeah, even if, like, there was something they didn't NDA me for, obviously they're being really cool with me and sending me stuff, so I'm not going to make any waves and do anything that might upset them, because why would I do that? Okay, we got Black Panther, who's the Illuminati Black Panther. This stuff is from all over my boxes. All right, or Skirn and Null. I haven't used Null in a while. I'm not going to smash the table. I promise I won't do that. I'll mess up all my calibration. Oh no, where did I put enemies of Asgard? Foes of Asgard. One, two. Skirn is very fun. 1, 2. Wow, I'm looking at the predictions right now. I like how there's 71 points towards a... Oh, it's 100 now. All right, and I'm not... I'll say it once. I'm not going to say it every time. Okay, Silk and Venomized Doctor Strange. Where are the spiders, man? Give myself a headache. Really hard. There we go. Finally. Some strange teams today. This one. Alright, finally got everything. That took way too long. Alright, let's go ahead and place the stuff. I might lose. I very well could lose to Loki. You never know. Alright, so we got 1. The registration ads are no joke sometime. Okay, this scheme requires 7 twists. So let's get that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 mystery bystanders. And that's that. So, oh, let me upload this too. Doing a lot of things. I do like this scheme. It's not too complicated, but these things never have to be. I've got some real good heroes too. We've got 2 multi-class heroes in, actually 3. I think Venomized Doctor Strange is multi-class. No, he's not. He's in Venom. That's Dr. Punisher. So Black Panther and Silk are multi-class. We've got Null and Skirn, who work well together roughly. Skirn is really cool with the new recruits. And then we've got Venomized Doctor Strange. If I can build 2, 4, and 6. I have a 2, 4, and 6 deck over there, which a lot of these have. That'll be fun. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm looking at the predictions right now. You have about half the time left, about 5 minutes left, or 4. Only 10 predictions in so far, but the wins, there's a lot of points towards a win. So if I lose this, it's going to be a nice little return for you, but I'm going to do my best not to lose, even though sometimes I can't help it. So you know what this means, though? Loki is probably the easiest mastermind of all the 15 that are left, so it's only going to get tougher after this. Is Skirn a 246 as well? I can check real quick. She is, she's a 2-3-4-7. He has the 2s and the 4s. So who's got a 6 is the question. All right, here we're deck together. I'd rather I not to, for your sake and mine, lose at this, but who knows? Life savings the channel points. By the way, in case you care about the channel points and have fun with them, there are a few ways to get extra channel points by participating in chat and redeeming those. If you are a subscriber, you get a multiplier on all channel points you get. If you participate in raids at the end of streams, when I do those, you get extra channel points. All that good stuff. If you make me hydrate, then that just helps me. I can't give you channel points for that. You have to spend those. But thank you, Premise. I will do that as soon as I'm done putting all these cards down. Again, one thing I love about this game is that I have not memorized everything these hero sets do. There's so many, and since I haven't been playing since the beginning, I'm always remembering and forgetting things, so it keeps things exciting and interesting. And because it's mostly a solo game with me, I don't mind. I like to have the knowledge, but if I knew everything all the time, it wouldn't be any fun. All right. Hey! Jolt, with the resub, all points on the win. Thank you so much for the 6 months of tier 1 subs. Very kind of you. Some of these month streaks are blowing my mind, so thank you so much, Jolt. Wow, there are officially over 100,000 channel points put on a win against Loki. Only 13.4, 3 people say lose. I'm gonna really make some people upset if I don't do this thing properly. And lose, by the way, also counts a draw, as you can see right there. So if I just stumble and run out of cards, that could happen too. All right, starting hands. I can do that. I can do that. I played my Shang-Chi game on Tuesday. I won't tell you exactly how that one went, but it was a very interesting one. Shang-Chi did show up, unlike some other titular characters in other MCU setups. Oh, it's a timer. Okay, great. I haven't even looked at it yet. Well, guess what? I could have 7 twists in a row. That would be a lose. So that makes it even more likely that I could lose this thing. So draw is not possible with this one. And this will be a good time. All right, additional scheme setup. Let's officially put our Mastermind here. I could use Epic Loki, which I have. But it's not official. It's just semi-official. So I won't be using Epic Loki today. And anything else got to set up? Nah. All right. 8 minutes, 10 seconds. Respectable, according to me. And predictions are open for just a little bit more time, so get those in if you'd like. Let me go over our Mastermind and scheme, and we'll really see what we're in for. All right, our Mastermind today is Loki from the core set. He only has 10 attack, but his Master Strike is probably the nastiest of all the core set Masterminds. Each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. There are lots of strength heroes in the HQ, or there will be in the HQ in the hero deck, and a couple of dual class with strength. So I should be able to avoid this unless they come super early, which they could. Enemies of Asgard is a fun group too. I especially like the Destroyer, where if I fight him, I KO all the shield cards that I've got. I forget if it says in your hand or in play or all the ones you have, but either way, it KOs a bunch of shield starter cards, and that's going to be very helpful in thinning decks. And then we've got the scheme, Weave a Web of Lies from Paint the Town Red. 7 twists. Special rules. Whenever you defeat a villain, you may pay 1 recruit. If you do, rescue a bystander. You can't fight the Mastermind unless you have a bystander in your victory pile for each twist next to the Mastermind. Twist. Stack this twist next to the Mastermind. Twist 7. Evil wins. So instead of... I guess I could keep track of the bystanders I got on both sides with the tracker. That way you can tell how many bystanders I've got there. So I have to change this to 7 twists, and I will add left-hand bystanders, right-hand bystanders. And then we can start. I think we're good there. Let's see if I did this correctly. Cool. That works for me. So it has to equal the number of scheme twists played in order for me to fight the Mastermind on that side. All right. This scheme is much more sneaky tough than I always give it credit for. It is. There are times where things can happen early and then you just can't hit the Mastermind, which is going to be frustrating with Loki. And then it is a timer scheme. So let's look at the predictions. We've got 8 people who say I'm going to win with a whopping 101,000 points. Channel points, bagel top points, whatever you want to call them, towards a win. 3 people say lose, only 13% of the points at 15.5 thousand. With a bad shuffle, I could lose this thing. Who the heck knows what's going to happen? Hey, Drufus is here. Thank you so much for the 25 months of Tier 1 subs. Been a while since I've been by. Looking forward to a legendary New Year. Good luck, Bagel. Thank you so much, Drufus, for all the subs and for everything. And I will do my best with that good luck wish. Since there is no in-game impact, you could lose sight of it before it's too late. Yes, very much. So I have to keep my wits about me, which is tough with Loki. Which is actually... This is perfect for Loki. When I think about it thematically, Loki would and has weaved webs of lies. So... probably one of the most in-character Mastermind scheme combinations I've done in a while. All right, let's go ahead and hide that. See who is starting in our HQ. Hoping for the best, hoping for some strength. We got long-range Spider Sense Silk. That is hard to say. Cascading Maneuver Silk. We've got Multifaceted Genius Black Panther. Complete the Grand Ritual. Venomized Doctor Strange. That's the 2/4/6 one. And then we've got Silk Stocking, which I guess, now that I think about it, this would work pretty well with Siren, huh? And Silk Stocking, common Silk there. All right, I'm going to try to pick up some of the strength cards early to avoid those wounds. And just try to build up strength as fast as I can to take down Loki before I have too many twists. And, yeah, too many twists for multiple reasons. For the restriction and for the timer. So let's get going, starting with turn number 1 right now. No transition animation. Okay. All right, we got a 4 and 2 to begin with. It looks really fun and simple. And everybody should play Setup B. I know you have core, and I know 99% of you have Paint the Town red, so play it. All right, turn number 1 is... Uh-oh. We got that first turn scheme twist, which is already making it tougher. All right, stack this twist next to the Mastermind. So you can see scheme displays there's 1. So now I can't fight Loki unless I have 1 bystander in my victory pile. And that's going to add up. That's not a great place to be. Oh, how's the re-sleeving going? I guess I was going to ask, what are you watching while you're re-sleeving, but obviously you're watching me, so hopefully this is good background noise or whatever. Whatever's your focus, the sleeving or me. Either way, enjoy the sleeving. It can be very relaxing. Well, I'm in trouble. So I got 4 recruit to start with. Let's look at options. I have 3 silk cards out here, so building a silk 2-cost deck, because I have Skirn that also has 2 costs. I think Venomized Doctor Strange also has 2 costs, so I wouldn't hate going for that with what I've got here. So we got Long Range Spider Sense, and Silk is, I think, arguably the best of these Spideys, the 2-cost heroes. Long Range Spider Sense, 2 attack Spectrum, reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 2 or less. Draw it. That's the more traditional Spider card. We've got a Cascading Maneuver. Yeah, going all in on Silk is usually a good idea. Cascading Maneuver, dual class, Strength and Instinct, 1 attack, Wall Crawl, Spectrum, draw a card. I'll get Spectrum really easy with her, and let's look at her last one, Silk Stocking. Here we go, 1 attack, and then Spider Friends, reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 0, KO it, if it costs 1 or 2, draw it. Yeah, so what I'm probably going to do is go for Silk on one side, all the 2 costs. Now that Black Panther, so I have no Fear Itself allies here. That's probably going to be what the right hand does. Speaking of that, the only other card I can take is Black Panther here, which is Multifaceted Genius, 2 attack, and then you get +1 attack for each other multicolored card you played this turn. This one I would not mind throwing into the Silk deck because she's got multi-class right here, and that could power things up as well. I just said I'm going to re-sleeve as I play through each set individually. Okay, I've done that before, so enjoy that. Okay, so I'm going to... what does the right-hand side have? I should always consider that. It's another 4 and 2. Okay. Okay, here's Grey Warden's grayscale scheme rating. So the final score is 6, and you can see the scale there. So give us a sense of so far, what is the lowest and highest score for scheme so people get a perspective. If you haven't checked out his Mastermind ratings, they're really cool. Loki, I think, is the highest rated of the core Masterminds. All right, I'm going to go for Silk. I could take Cascading Maneuver first and Wall Crawl her, and then see if another one comes up. Then I can get 2 in hand next turn. But I won't be able to hit anything with 1. I got the KO power here. But I want to take Cascading Maneuver because if I get it in my hand and I get a Master Strike, I can avoid the wound next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit and Wall Crawl, Cascading Maneuver, put it on the top. Because I don't need that much recruit. I'm going to take another 2 cost. So it's on the top of my deck, replaced with... Okay, we've got our first Fear Itself card. We got Newell there. Oh yeah, Silk's artwork is great. Okay, Midtown Bank Robbery is a 1. Yeah. I feel like it should be scored a little higher, but I kind of get it. We're going to go with Long Range Spider Sense because I got to get a lot of attack early. That's going to go to my discard pile. Dre, hi y'all. It's been a bit since I've made it to a stream. Thank you so much for the 24 months of subs. Thank you for the Prime sub. Congratulations on the 2 years subbing to this humble channel, and that means a lot. Thank you so much, Dre, and all the gifted subs over the years. And in your honor, Dre, I've just revealed a rare card. So thank you, Dre, for this Break Your Hope Skirn appearing. 4 attack, each player reveals a covert ally or discards a card. For each card you discard this way, you draw a card. Where does this fit in? I don't know, but it's a rare with 4 attack on it, so that's pretty good. All right, that's that. So here's my next hand. Did I lose out on an agent or a trooper? I lost out on an agent, so I've got 3 recruit and 3 attack, which is good. It means I have 3 attack for a Sapien League if they pop up, and then I know what's at the top of my deck. Okay. So here's our other 4 and 2. Right-hand side is going to go, and I get She-Hulk appearing, which she always gets in my way. 8 attack, size-changing, strength, escape, fortify the villain deck. When a Master Strike is completed from that deck, each player gains a wound, and She-Hulk enters the sewers. Fingers crossed I should get enough strength to be able to hit her earlier on. But she is the first villain to come out. And if I miss Loki's Master Strike, that's double wounds if she is fortifying the villain deck. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Cut 2, that happening, but we'll get back there. Organized Crime is our first 10. All right, so there's a 1 and a 10. So 6. Yeah, this one can, like Jay Parnell said, can be sneaky. Okay, we got 4 recruit and 2 attack that I can't use. So I opened up the possibility of getting one other card, and that card is Otherworldly Maul. Throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get +2 attack for each strength ally you played this turn. Now, unfortunately, this does not work with Complete the Grand Ritual unless I've played the artifact this last turn, because I will have had to play a 4-cost and a 2-cost this turn. So this is, by the way, it's kind of like Tactical Formation early, but it's not. It's a proto-Tactical Formation. But Tactical Formation, you have to have the card, so kind of. So do I want to throw an artifact? This is a really nice ramp with things like Black Panther. One more time. For each strength hero I played, I get +2 attack when I throw this, and that could be a lot. But this is also very good with the Silk side, because she's going to draw cards, play a bunch of them. But for a first card, am I going to go with Null or am I going to go with Black Panther? I probably want to go with Black Panther first. He's not going to do much, but give me 2 attack for now, and I will get more multicolored cards here. So, although, do I want to save Black Panther for the Silk side? I'm going to leave myself the option to do that, so I am going to take Null, and we'll see what happens in the HQ coming up. I'll take Null instead, because I'm just going to get another 4 and 2 next turn anyway. Okay. All right, we got Cat-like Reflexes. Let's draw a card that would work decently with Silk. So maybe I want to go that route. Do I build a 2-cost thing, or do I go for a multi-class thing with her? Okay, here's turn 3, and we didn't get a Sapien. We got the Destroyer, who I mentioned earlier, so I can read exactly what it says. Fight, KO all your shield heroes. Escape, each player KOs 2 of their heroes. And with no shield heroes in the HQ, this is very helpful. I'm going to keep Destroyer around as long as I can until I have a ton of Grays in hand. At least 3 I'm going to go for. I always feel bad if I fight him when I have 2 or less. 2 or fewer. But if he escapes, that's also not good. So, I got 2 very strong things in the city right now. And I got to worry about hitting Loki. I also need to get bystanders, and I don't have any heroes. I don't think I can get me bystanders, so I have to remember the scheme. So here we go. Reminder, I can, whenever I defeat a villain, I may pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander, and that's rough with the 2 expensive villains in the city right now. I'm sorry, Ollie. I had to start. Remington says, Silk is good for fighting Destroyer with all of her draw. You can get a lot of attack, so have a lot of shield in hand. Yeah, so we'll see if that works out. If I have to fight him, he's escaping, and I don't have enough shield out there, I'm going to have to do it, because I'm playing for the league. I want to avoid escapes. I do not have Spectrum. Spectrum means you have to have at least 3 different classes specifically. I almost said colors, but it's specifically classes with Spectrum. Otherwise, I would have 3. So let me get the 1 attack, and I'll get the 3 attack just for flavor, because I can't actually hit anything. And we'll get the 3 recruit as well. So I have a decision to make. Do I want to go for the 2-cost thing? Or do I want to go for a multi-class deck over here? I have 1 multi-class already. I could take Cat-like Reflexes, and then I could take Multifaceted Genius, which could end up, and works with Spectrum on Silk, could get me a lot of attack. If I go for Silk, I risk not seeing enough 2-cost that I want. So I think if I do that, the right-hand side can focus on things like Complete the Grand Ritual and some Fear Itself stuff. And I feel like I'm going to see a lot more Fear Itself cards. Even though Skirn's 2-cost will work with Silk, I'm going to go for a multi-class, dual-class strategy here on the left. I'm going to commit to that. Hopefully it works out for me. I'm going to go ahead and take Cat-like Reflexes on the left. Silk is pretty friendly with non-2-costs. Because, again, this one, 0-cost, KO'd, 1 or 2, draw it. As long as I keep just taking Cascading Maneuver over here, maybe. But I hope that's the right decision. I think it will be. I think it'll work out. If I do thin this deck a lot and I get Multifaceted Genius almost every turn and I play, let's see, 2 other multi-class cards, that's 4 attack with this one plus any other card I've got. I only need 10 attack to hit Loki, but I also need bystanders, so that's the thing I gotta worry about. 5, 6. I've got 4 attack coming up, which is still not enough to hit any of these. Can't forget size changing, though, when I get there. Within range of hitting She-Hulk. We've got 4 and 2 on the right-hand side. There's our first Master Strike. And Loki is right there on the Master Strike card, so perfect. And this is unfortunate because each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. I could have done it last turn, I think, but I can't do it now. So no strength on the left, no strength on the right, so wounds go out. Let's see what kind of wounds I get. Looks like 1 Grievous on the right, the spreading nanovirus. You may have to play on your left to gain this wound, which would be kind of mean of me to do to the other side, but I might have to do it. All right. Loki has succeeded for the first time ever. 4 recruit. Okay. So now I'm in the position where I said I wanted to put Multifaceted Genius on the left, but now so I don't want to take that, and I don't want to take Cascading Maneuver, and I also don't want to take Silk Stalking because this side, well, if I'm going for Complete the Grand Ritual, this could be useful, but I need Spider Friends to do it, so this is still better on the left-hand side. But I've learned my lesson, and I need to move the HQ along. So I should take something. Multifaceted Genius is a common. And it's going to show up again. Left-hand side's got only 3 recruit, can't take it next turn. So I am going to pick up Multifaceted Genius. It is a 4 cost. And then hopefully I see another one soon. All right, we got another 4 cost underhanded dealings. Skirn, which works well with those thrown artifacts, including Nulls and Skirns. Play a covert before that, and she can draw a card from the bottom of my deck, which is where the thrown artifact will be if I have just thrown it, which will work well because I can play it again and then use it to complete the Grand Ritual. So I see a neat little combo there if I can get my hands on it. Speaking of that, okay, so I could throw this next turn. I can get 2 4 attack as well. So opening that up. Now hopefully there's something in the city I can hit for that 4 attack, because I would love to use that to get some bystanders from the scheme. Okay, we've got still no henchmen. We've got Ms. Marvel coming in from the Superhuman Registration Act. Escape, fortify, and HQ space. Well, it's fortified heroes can't be gained from that space. All right, so if Silk... Well, I can't draw with Silk. I don't have Spectrum. I'm 1 away. So her Spectrum ability, I don't have Spectrum, so I just get 4 attack, which again goes nowhere. I've got 3 recruit as well. And I'm going to easily take the other Cascading Maneuver, and I will wall crawl it to the top of my deck. And see what comes up. We got another Silk Stalking. All right, I'm going to have to take those. Which might be messed up by the Black Panther I've got. All right, speaking of Black Panther, I got him here. So that's going to be... Oh, I do have Spectrum, though, this next turn, so I get to draw 2 cards, which is cool. And in the chat, if you don't know, as Wolfram just did there, you can use the keyword bot. Just type in exclamation keyword or exclamation K, followed by the name of the keyword, and the bot will do its best to recognize your spelling if you didn't spell it properly and give you the keyword, even though that one was spelled perfectly. All right, turn 6, another Master Strike. There's good news here, though. This one is going to completely whiff on Loki's part. Master Strike, each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. I reveal Black Panther's Multifaceted Genius, and I reveal Silk's Cascading Maneuver, avoiding both wounds. So first one, both failed. Second one, both succeeded. It's a wash, kind of, but I still end up with 2 wounds. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play Otherworldly Maul. It is a thrown artifact, so I play it. It stays on the board until I throw it. When I do throw it, I do the effect and put it to the bottom of my deck. So when I throw it, I get +2 for each strength hero I played this turn. So I'm going to pop it over here. And yeah. Then I've got Multifaceted Genius. No multi-class cards, so that's only 2 attack. And unfortunately, even if I throw Otherworldly Maul, I only get a total of 4 attack for the 1 strength hero I've played, so that doesn't hit anything. So I'm going to hold on to this. I've got 3 recruit as well. And I've got the nanovirus. I could pass over to the left, but I'm not going to do that. I'll keep them divided. Fortify is kind of like Burrow. Only in that when you fight... Well, it's different, because Burrow usually is a fight effect and goes there. Fortify usually happens on escapes. So a little different, but it does. If the card goes somewhere else and does a bad thing for a while. Premise: I do not know how to translate what you just said. Okay, we got 3 recruit. Is there any reason I would take a Silk Stocking over here? The only reason would be to provide a covert trigger for Skirn's underhanded dealings, which could work, but also I could just get another underhanded dealings. And I have no spider friends. I feel like this would be foolish. So I'm going to go with, do I go for a shield officer? I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to go for a sidekick. Sidekick here for turn number 3, and I really wish I could fight something, but I can't, is Prodigy, who's a great one to pick up. He can become a copy of a card. And then go away. Oh, this is a artifact, stays out. I need a better solution for how to handle artifacts here on stream, but I haven't figured it out yet. I put a little token on it, but still, it's sometimes in the way. It's like that meme from a while ago where you would post a picture of a character and a quote from another character and attribute it to a third character. Oh, did I never do the first hydrate? Well, just in case. I'm going to do the first one. I'm going to do the second one from Snatch. Thank you. Got ice in my drink today. Felt like I would need it. All right, turn 7. Another tough to defeat Mastermind. Or Mastermind villain. Nope. It's a henchman, which is cool because now I can fight the henchman if I draw the right card from Cat-like Reflexes or the other two. And I can get a bystander. Anyway, let's read what Sapien League do. Fight, KO one of your heroes, and reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a henchman villain, play it. Would really not like to speed up the game with a timer scheme like this, and especially since I've played 6 turns before this with no henchmen, there's a decent chance the top card is going to be a henchman, but I need to get those bystanders or I can't hit the Mastermind at all. So, I just used them, yeah. 1 recruit, draw a card from Cat-like Reflexes. Let's go ahead and do that first. It's a trooper. Now I will play both Cascading Maneuvers. Again, Spectrum, you have to have at least 3 different classes, and I've got Instinct, Covert, and Strength. So I'll get 1 attack from here, and I'll draw a card. I can do this twice, because I have 2 of the cards. It's an agent. I'll play the second Cascading Maneuver for 1 more attack, draw yet another card, and it is an agent. Alright, well, I have enough attack after my trooper to hit something, but I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more recruit. So I'm at 6 total recruit. So I can hit the Sapien League, pay 1 recruit, and rescue a bystander, and then I'll have 5 recruit left. I don't want to complete the Grand Ritual over here, so that's fine. There we go, that's better. So again, whenever I defeat a villain, I may pay 1 recruit if I do rescue a bystander, and I have to get those to fight Loki, and they're going to ramp up quickly. So let's take the chance. Let's go ahead and fight the Sapien League and see if something comes back. KO one of your heroes. I will KO a shield agent. Top card of the villain deck is Emir Frost Giant King, so I got wounds coming, but it's not going to resurrect the Sapien League or bring another one in, actually, technically. So, goodbye. Left-hand victory pile gets that. I will pay the 1 recruit I need to get a bystander, and hopefully it's one I don't gain as a hero, so I put it right in my victory pile, and it is a standard bystander. Great. So, bystander count on the left-hand side is 1, so now left side can hit Loki until the next Master Strike occurs, or next twist occurs. And, alright, 5 recruit. I am enamored by the KO power, and I've got to get these out of the HQ, so I'm going to go ahead and take 1 Silk Stocking for 2. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Another 2 cost, and it is an thrown artifact. When you throw this, you get +1 attack for each card you've drawn this turn, which, with Black Panther and Silk, this is amazing. It's designed to work with Skirn getting new recruits, but that'll work over here as well. So let me go ahead and also take Titanic Bludgeon over here. Now I'm regretting not going all Silk, because that would have been a great combo. Still could happen, though. And there's another long-range Spider Sense. But if I keep taking the Silk cards that don't necessarily use the 2 cost, I'll be okay. Wolfram says, hey, Bagel, if I wanted to run a pure core set on your legendary run on your arcade... Oh, nope. A pure core set run on your legendary arcade system, but the sidekick memory bonus level, how would I deal with that? Just reroll to get something else. You could either also use sidekicks with the core set for heroes and everything else, or you would reroll, yes. I believe I put that in the FAQ where it said, what do I do if I got sidekick memory and I don't have sidekicks? I just said reroll. But yeah, there are, and I apologize, who else is doing that right now? In the Discord said they were running arcade runs starting with the core set, moving on. But that sounds like a lot of fun, and I kind of want to try that to get back in touch with some of these sets. But yeah, let us know in the Discord, Wolfram, how that goes for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, what a terrible hand. It's a 2 and 3. Hopefully I can make the most of that somehow. Oh, a lot of graves here too. If only I could have fought the Destroyer here. And even worse news is that Amir comes in and he has an ambush effect. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. And since both sides are completely gray, hero-wise, wounds go out. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. We got corrosive webbing on the left. You may KO this wound if you do gain another wound. Usually that's fine. I can get a standard out of it, but that's rough. All right, we got 4 very strong villains in the city, a bunch of wounds out, and hands that are not that impressive. So I could easily have She-Hulk escape and fortify, just with the way this worked out. How you guys feeling, those of you who said I was going to win this? Are you getting a little nervous? All right, we got 4 recruit. Okay. I'm going to go with underhanded dealings, because that's the one that can get my artifacts back. I'm going to need more covert, but it's also a 4 for hopefully when I get Doctor Strange. And I can't do anything with this to attack. And there's another cat-like reflexes. Okay. And throwing Otherworldly Maul won't do anything because I don't have any strength cards. Unless some miracle happens, I'm probably going to have She-Hulk escape. The good news about She-Hulk score-wise is that she comes back into the city, and she never goes to the escape pile. So she won't hurt your score. Except for the fact that she gives you extra wounds and is going to make it harder for you to win. But she herself does not do that. I got 4 attack with all grays coming up. I do not like these hands one bit. All I've got is 2 attack here. So even if I get a Sapien League... Oh! And one of the worst ones to escape, Yellow Jacket comes in. Size-changing tech, escape fortify the hero deck. While it's fortified whenever a hero in the HQ costs 7 or more, KO that hero. This city, dare I say, is terrifying. So, I don't know what to do. Yeah, there wasn't that much. And it's weird. It's weird to mix in the core set when it comes to when we're talking about the art and how all the art's the same. Drufus, why did you remind me about Iron Spider, who is still also in this villain group? Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, 3 recruit. Making the most of it. Instead of cat-like reflexes, do I try to do long-range spider sense? It'll help me get some wounds out of there. Yeah, I'll take it. Plus, there's more enemies of Asgard that need ranged cards. And, alright. Ooh, I really hope Yellow Jacket does not escape, because I got my second rare, King of Wakanda. Gain 3 sidekicks, Illuminati, put them on top of your deck. I would take that anywhere. Also, it's dual class. Black Panther is the King of Wakanda and dual class cards. Okay, this is a slightly better hand. I have enough attack to hit a Sapien League, but that's it. Alright, I feel like every time She-Hulk enters a city in any of my games, she always escapes and fortifies. It's happened so many times. She comes out so early. Turn 10 is a scheme twist, buying me a little time, but also speeding things up. Alright, this just goes next to the Mastermind. Now, each side has to have 2 bystanders in order to fight the Mastermind. And the clock ticks down. I can't fight anything for 4 attack. Nothing in the city is 4 or less. So, all I've got is 2 recruit, really. Even with size changing, there's no classes I have for size changing. And again, size changing can be rough. I don't know what I'm going to do here. So, specifically, size changing cares if you played a card this turn. That's why I looked that up. So I have to have played the Thorn Artifact. It's not like Cosmic Threat where I can reveal. Size changing does not play well with artifacts. Okay. I could take some stalking, but why would I do that? I'm going to go with a sidekick, and then She-Hulk is going to escape. It's Lockheed, another ranged, which could help me out. Some better hands coming up. But still only 2 attack. Premise, I have to head out. Take care, sir. You take care. Thank you so much for the bits. Love seeing when Doctor Strange appears. We've talked about that theoretical remastered core set a lot. I think people want 2 remastered core sets. They want the remastered base illustrated set with updated art and epic masterminds, and they want an updated MCU core set with original mechanics for all the heroes. So, and I lean towards I think it's still happening too, but I don't know when. I don't know how, but I think I'm with you there. I haven't lost hope just because it hasn't happened yet, because things take time. All right, turn 11. What do we got? Oh my gosh. All right, preventing escapes of making it real hard to hit Loki. So once again, this just goes next to the Mastermind. 4 more twists and I lose. So now 3 bystanders are required to hit Loki once. And this didn't even save me because, well, it might. Let me draw cards. Maybe I can avoid an escape. So what I should do first is play long-range Spider Sense first, just in case the top card costs 2 or less, and then I'll draw with Cat-like Reflexes. It is another 2 cost, yes, so I can almost hit something. Oh, I can. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost hit something. If I get 1 more, I can hit Ms. Marvel, but size changing is going to put She-Hulk down to 6, and Yellow Jacket, I don't have any tech. So we'll see if I can even get 6. That would be great. So 2 attack. I definitely have Spectrum. I got to 4 classes. So we'll just start drawing some cards. Hopefully I get just 1 more attack. Cascading Maneuver, 1 draw. It's an agent. 1 last chance. It's up to T'Challa here. 1 more recruit, and I draw a card, and it is... Okay. That's great. I'm going to immediately throw this. So here's what I can do. Throw an artifact. When you throw it, you get +1 attack for each card you've drawn this turn. So I've drawn 1, 2, 3 cards, if that's correct. Yep. I've drawn 3 cards. So let's do it. I'm going to play it. Throw it to the bottom of my deck. That gives me 3 more attack. That's 6 and 7. Yeah, that is a very unfriendly reminder, but a necessary one. So the scheme is perfect for him, as it should be. Is weaving lies. All right. So I got some choices. Do I fight Destroyer and KO 4 agents and a Trooper? This might be a pretty darn good turn to fight the Destroyer. I get rid of half my agents all at once. I've already KO'd 1. Do I have enough recruit power if I do that? I can also fight She-Hulk with size changing. I can fight anything in the city, actually. There's something on... Okay, there we go. All right. I'm just worried about the amount of recruit power I'm going to have. But if I can optimize this Silk deck, that would be great for the rest of the game. Thank you. Come on, Tex. Especially with the thrown artifact. In fact... With what I've got, I could probably win the game with my deck right now. I have 1 agent in my discard pile. I have 3 agents left, and I got Cat-like Reflexes. Yeah, I don't think I can pass it up. Nothing else is as good. We're going to get rid of 5 right now. All right, we're going to do it. This might save me. Then fighting the Destroyer. Fight KO all of your shield heroes. Goodbye. You know what I need? Because I really like the Destroyer beam sound. I need it just for when I fight the Destroyer. And I KO those. Because I really like that noise. I wonder how they crafted that noise. I always am interested in like the Foley work and how they made that. But it's such a unique sound in the MCU. Okay, goodbye. Okay, speaking of fighting stuff, I just fought a villain. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 recruit to get another bystander. And it's going to be a paramedic, which is also good news because not only do I get a second bystander here, but you may KO a boon from your hand or from any player's discard pile. So let me check my own discard pile. I've got a standard. I got the Grievous one, or I can KO the one on the right-hand side, though. Anything? Okay, I'm going to KO the Grievous one just because it could turn into a more Grievous one, so I will get rid of it. I got rid of 5 graves and a wound. And I got an extra bystander. I still need 1 more to fight Loki on the left-hand side. I've got 4 recruit left. I've done a lot of KOing, and I need some more recruit and draw and some multi-class. I'm going to go with the Cat-like Reflexes again. And there's another otherworldly maul, which can combo well with this one if I build for it. Okay, I'm feeling better. I have a pretty good deck now that I got rid of 5 grays. And all I need is a good deck with a bunch of cards that draw a Titanic Bludgeon every turn. And I will be set. 5, 6. Those are my last 2 shield agents. Mad at me for their loneliness. Okay. Here we are. Turn 12 gives me... There he is. Iron Spider. Just right on time. All right. Ambush. Fortify your deck. While Iron Spider fortifies a player's deck, that player draws 1 fewer card at the end of their turn. Now, what's good about Iron Spider here is he's a great way to farm bystanders for the scheme. So I'm kind of happy he showed up for that reason. Fight, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If that card is worth 2 VP or less, Iron Spider fortifies the deck of the player on your left. So let's go. He's going to fortify. I'm just going to put him right here. He's fortifying my deck right now. I've got no multi-class cards to play, multicolored cards, so I've got 2 attack here. And I can throw the Breaker of Worlds, no Breaker of Worlds, Otherworldly Maul to get +2 attack for the strength that I played. Do I want to do that? Do I need 4? If I get 4, I can't fight anything in the city. So I might as well play the 2. I should play the recruit so I can get a bystander. So 4 operatives. And let's take a chance at fighting Iron Spider for 2 from my own side. Here we go. Top card of the villain deck is worth 4 VP. So never mind the farming, which I'm totally fine with. It's Enchantress, who's going to draw cards, which would be a great one to fight if I have Skirn in play. But Iron Spider for the first time goes away after 1 hit. Which I'll take. And I can still get that bystander. So... Or I can get Otherworldly Maul. I don't have any bystanders. I need 3 just to hit Loki until he gets more twists coming out. So, you know what? Shoot, I'm going to take Otherworldly Maul because having 2 of them is awesome. So I'm going to take the second one. I'll let left side try to hit Loki. I'll try to build up after that. All right, we got another Doctor Strange, Cauldron of the Cosmos. Digest 2, draw a card, which is great. I already have 1 card in there. And Enchantress is coming up next. And I have Titanic Bludgeon in hand, but do I have 6 attack yet? Yeah. I have some kind of strange cosmic awareness by osmosis from all these cards. All these cosmic cards. Okay. Here she comes. So again, Enchantress has the fight effect, draw 3 cards. Hard to hit, great reward, decently hard to hit. So let's start. I definitely have Spectrum. Let's play Titanic Bludgeon, putting it out there on the field. We've got Cascading Maneuver. Bagel Seasoning is what I call it. All right. I have Spectrum. Yep, so I draw. Should I do this first, or should I do so? I have to play this before activating Silk Stocking anyway. So let's draw. Okay, that would have failed, so I got that. We'll see if I get a Spider Friends, or I'm sorry. Oh, that would have succeeded in the KO anyway. So 1 more attack. Top card of my deck is, ooh, it's a 0-cost wound. That was a better choice. Okay. So I KO'd a second. I have no more wounds, and I KO'd 5 graves. Left-hand side is doing pretty darn well. 2 more attack is 4. Can't fight Enchantress. I drew 1 card this turn, so what I should do is throw Titanic Bludgeon for that 5th and final attack, so I can hit something. So we're going to throw Titanic Bludgeon, give me +1 attack for each card I've drawn this turn, which was just 1, but that's enough. From Silk, let me play my 2 recruits as well, and fight the one thing I can fight, which is Ms. Marvel, for 5. And she has no fight effect, but it will give me an extra little city space. Plus, what I can do is spend 1 of my recruits, even though I only have 2, and get a 3rd bystander, which will let me hit Loki at least until the next twist. And it is the Banker. Bank is, yep, +2 recruit for things under the bank, which is going to make this 3. Or I have 3 towards the card I don't want and can't afford. But anyway, it is a bystander that I get to add. So now I can hit Loki for 10 until the next twist. But knowing me, probably going to see a twist like next. So we'll see. But I've really thinned this deck, and I want to thin it more. Or at least take cards that draw, then I can draw everything. That's probably all I'm going to do, is take cards that draw from now on. Turn 14 is our second Sapien League. It might be our first that brings another one in. Once again, you fight him. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a henchman villain, play it. And I have to probably use Prodigy this turn to avoid bad things. Now here's the deal. I got Underhanded Dealings. I can play a copy of Underhanded Dealings, which is not only going to give me 4 attack, but the second one with Prodigy will let me draw a card from the bottom of my deck. I could throw Null, but he only cares about strength heroes, and I don't have any. But 4 attack would be enough to let me hit the Sapien League, and fingers crossed, hopefully another one won't come in, but I gotta take that chance. So we're gonna play the first Underhanded Dealings and do what it says. Look at the bottom card of your deck, discard it or put it back. It is a Hydra Soldier. So if I leave it there, the second one's gonna draw that. That'll give me 5 attack, which won't let me hit anything else besides the Sapien League. Oh no, it'll let me hit Yellow Jacket because he's a tech. So that will work. So if I keep that there, I can hit Yellow Jacket for 5. And I think that's what I want to do, because Prodigy, well, I'll play Underhanded Dealings first. I will put the Trooper back where it was. And then Prodigy, play this card as a copy of another hero you play this turn that costs 6 or less. This card is both tech and the hero class you copy. Put this in the bottom of the sidekick stack. Alright, so the copy is a covert tech Underhanded Dealings. So if Prodigy goes away, I'll play the copy, and I'll do this again. 2 more attack. Look at the Trooper again, I'll put it back, and I will draw it. So that is going to be 4 attacks so far. I'll play the 5th attack. Thanks to size changing, Yellow Jacket gets -2 attack, thanks to the attack from Prodigy, and I get to fight him before he starts getting rid of my rares. Thank goodness. Oh, actually, let me back up a little bit. I want to get the Bystander, so I'm going to play the 3, then I'll fight him, and then I'll spend 1 of those to get a Bystander. I'll have the scheme, and it is a standard Bystander, which is welcome. So that's 1 for the right-hand side. And now I've got 2 left. And, okay, this card is great for both sides. It's good for this side for general utility, but the left side is doing so much drawing that I kind of want to save it for the left-hand side to really just get as many draw cards as I can. Plus, it's a 2 cost that Soak can draw. So I'm going to hold off on that. I don't want Soak stalking either. I'm going to go with the sidekick. And it's a second Prodigy. What are the odds? I think, yep, here's the other one from the bottom. All right, cool. But I do need more strength cards to make the 2 Null cards I have work. Can't forget that. I'm going to keep getting as many Bystanders as I can get, because Loki is still going to, through the scheme, be harder to hit. Turn 15 is another Amir, but luckily I have some ranged over here. So ambush, each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. The left side reveals 2. Right side reveals, thank goodness for Lockheed. So this Frost Giant whiffs on both sides. Okay. Now, when I'm doing spider stuff mixed with not spider stuff, I usually want to do the restricted draw first before I do the general draw, because if I get stuck, I can do a general draw and then do the 2 cost again. So let's go ahead and start with long range Spider Sense. 2 attack. Top card of my deck is 3. There we go. Is a perfect example. I don't get to draw that. So now I know I can play Cat-like Reflexes. 1 recruit. I can draw the other Cat-like Reflexes. And just in case, because the bottom card is going to be that thrown artifact, so let me keep track of how many cards I'm drawing. So that failed. I drew 1 card so far. There's a little card draw counter. So I know that this card costs 2, so I can play Long Range Spider Sense now and draw the Thorn Artifact. That's 2 more, and it is Skirn's Titanic Bludgeon. That's 2 cards drawn. I have no deck, I have a discard pile, but I'm going to keep drawing to power that up. So, or should I do a recruit first? I can't, I only have 1 recruit. I have 2. So I'll play the recruit. I will get Culture of the Cosmos for 2. Recruiting it. Oh, there's See Future Timelines. Now I will play Titanic Bludgeon out here as an artifact to throw later. Let's play Cat-like Reflexes. 1 recruit to draw, which means it's a reshuffle. It's going to be my 3rd draw of the turn. Wouldn't it be cool if I can get 6 attack without throwing it? Then I can fight Enchantress and get even more attack. I can. I think I'm going to do that. Unless I want to hit Loki. But I'm scared of this city, too. Okay, I draw an agent. That's my 3rd draw. I've got 1 more attack for the Trooper, 1 more attack for Cascading Maneuver. I'm at 6 now. Spectrum says draw a card, and I definitely have it. I draw yet another one, and I'm at 4 cards drawn. I'll play Cauldron of the Cosmos, Digest 2, which means if I have at least 2 cards in my victory pile, and I have that just bystanders and more. I draw another card, which is a Trooper. That is a 5th card drawn. I'll play the Trooper for 7 attack total, and the Agent for 3 attack total. Okay, so here's what I can do. If I fight Enchantress, I've got more cards left. Let's say I do fight Enchantress for 6. I'll be down to 1 attack. I'll go up to 8 cards drawn. Then when I throw Skirn, I'll have 8 more attack, and I'll be at 9. So I think I'll be 1 short if I want to hit Loki. Oh, I won't be 1 short because Enchantress will give me cards that will probably have attack on them. So I can hit Enchantress and then Loki if my calculations are correct. Or I can hit Enchantress and then clear other stuff from the city. But I see no reason why I shouldn't do that. So let's go ahead and hit Enchantress for no wall crawls to do. I'm going to hit her for 6. And then she's got draw 3 cards. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Yep, I got plenty of attack. That was moving everything over. And she's defeated. This is a really pretty cool turn. All right, I've drawn 8 cards so far. I'll put that where she was. And I'm not done drawing cards either. I've got Cascading Maneuver. 1 more attack, and then draw 1 more card. The last card in my deck, it is Silkstalking, which is funny because I can't do what the card is. So that's 9 cards drawn. So yeah, I've drawn all the cards in my deck. I might want to do a recruit before I play this because then I can draw it. But there's nothing I want to recruit besides Silkstalking. So, oh, hold on. I can draw the bludgeon again, and I can throw it twice. I can throw the bludgeon twice. Did anybody catch that when I did? Yeah, Jay Parnell caught it. All right. So I'm gonna play Silkstalking. No. I can get double the attack. Here's the combo. You ready? Titanic Bludgeon. Throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get +1 attack for each card you've drawn this turn. So I've drawn 9 cards. I'm up to 11 attack after I throw this. It is now the only card in my deck. And now I play Silkstalking. That's 12 attack. 10 total cards drawn this turn. Which, after I do this, top card of my deck costs 1 or 2. I draw it again. And I get to throw this again for 10 more attack. Oh, I play the Trooper and Agent I've got. I didn't play these yet, I don't think. So I should be at 13 attack and 4 recruit. Unless I already did. If I did, please tell me to take it back. So I feel like I want to hit Loki before I throw the hammer again. Just in case something weird happens. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit Loki. That's true. I did fight one. Yeah. Astigmatic's right. I don't want to forget that I fought Enchantress. Now, technically, I can't do it anymore because it's whenever you defeat a villain. So I'm going to be fair, and because I drew things after I did that, I'm not going to do that. But I might fight a couple villains after this to get more bystanders. So I'm just going to take the 13 attack, the 10 to the 13. I'm going to go ahead and hit him while I can for 3 bystanders and 10 attack before I throw the hammer again. So let's go. First tactic from Loki. Is it the one that gets rid of a bystander? Each other player KOs a villain from their victory pile. So right-hand side is going to KO Iron Spider or Yellow Jacket. I'm going to KO the one that is worth less VP, even though they're both pretty high there in VP. So Iron Spider's getting KO'd, unfortunately, for the right-hand side. And that's it for this tactic. All right. I probably should hit Loki twice. But anyway, I didn't get an extra card draw. Let's go ahead and throw the bludgeon again to be the only card in my deck once again, giving me 10 attack. I'm up to 13. So I can hit the Sapien League and Loki, but they might bring another Sapien League in. So, or She-Hulk is actually down to 6 attack thanks to size changing. I could hit She-Hulk and a Frost Giant King. Emir's fight effect, by the way. Choose a player. That player KOs any number of wounds from their hand and discard pile. Right-hand side's got 1 wound in the discard pile, but I don't think that's worth hitting him right now. and I gotta win the game. So I'm gonna hit Loki, but I'm gonna first hit the Sapien League for 3. So I'm down to 10. Let's take them out first. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Now the shield agent is going to go away. Top card of the villain deck is a Sapien League, so I do play it. Okay, that's why I fought him first. So now, well, let me get the bystander first before I forget. Spend 1 recruit, rescue a bystander. Now that I fought a villain, it's a standard one. Save from the next twist over here on the left. Now, do I want to fight the Sapien League again, or do I just hit Loki? Right-hand side is going to have not that much attack, but I do have enough. I have 3, enough to hit the Sapien League. All right. They could bring another one in. But let's just go ahead and hit Loki again before it gets too late. I could have another unfortunate chain of twists. It might be a while. All right, second time. Oh, how nice. Cruel Ruler. Defeat a villain in the city for free. Which one makes the most sense to defeat for free? Probably Emir. She-Hulk's harder to hit, but both sides have strength now, and if she escapes, she's not going to hurt my score. Just give me wounds. So I'm going to take out one of these Emirs, the one in the bank. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take out an Emir for free. That way, we'll do the fight effect. I will choose the right-hand side, and the right-hand side gets to KO the 1 bystander they have. All right, and so this is defeated as well on the left-hand side. So technically, can right-hand side pay 1 recruit? Well, the right-hand side doesn't have any recruit, even though it's not their turn. They don't have any. So I'll pay for the... Well, I can't pay for anything. I didn't hit a villain that turn. That time. I hit it earlier. All right, I have 3 recruit left. I don't need Silk Stocking. I just need to draw more cards. So let's get sidekicks until the cows come home. It's going to be Skids, which is not the one I expected, but with a wound-heavy setup and a 2 cost, I don't care. All right, left hand is Lean Mean Punching Machine. With this hammer. Wow, okay. Let's keep trying to thin this deck and just get it down to card draws and Titanic Bludgeon and draw it multiple times. That was nuts for a turn 15. Just gotta hit him 3 more times. I've got 1 extra bystander. Left-hand side is doing all that work. Right-hand side is going to focus on clearing the city. I think I've got a deal. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We've got some card draws coming up with the bludgeon. That Enchantress combo was a lot of fun. All right. I can have enough to fight the Sapien League, like I said. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I do that... Oh, I had a wound in hand. Hold on. Any number of wounds from their hand and discard. But okay, I wasn't looking at the hand. So let me backtrack a little bit. So when I fought Emir for free and I KO'd the wound from the discard pile, I could have also KO'd this spreading nanovirus on the right side's hand. So I'll have done that too, because there'd be no reason not to do that. Okay, now we'll reveal the villain deck card. It is a bystander. Cool. So if I fight the Sapien League, I can get 2 bystanders from this. And that's the only thing I can fight. So let's go ahead and play the 3 attack. Lockheed, thank you for your service there. I got 3 recruit. So let's fight the Sapien League, do the thing, and see if we get a second Sapien League coming in. So once again, KO one of your heroes. Top card of the villain deck. It is a Sapien League. That's okay. I'm speeding up the deck, though, which scares me a bit. I get the 1 bystander. I sped up the deck twice. So now I'll pay another recruit to get a second bystander. So that's 1. And then it is the Forklift Driver. Forklift Driver says, when you rescue this bystander, put any number of heroes from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. Probably going to tuck Silk Stocking. Don't want to tuck Steve Future Timelines. I have enough 4 cost. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, discarding it +2 attack. Oh, that's pretty good, too. I could tuck the rares, too. Left side is not getting any rares. I've already gotten rid of too much recruit. Right side still could. Okay. And I have some ranged. I'm only going to tuck Silk Stocking, actually. That's it. And it is Demolition Derby. So, other bystander for me. This one's pretty good, and I need more strength cards. 2 recruit and strength, choose a player and demolish them. If that player discards a card this way, draw a card. This is one of those hurt the other side cards. But if I play this without playing a strength before that, I don't have to actually, I don't do it, but I can get the +2 if I throw the artifact. Right? It's so outlandish, but I'm playing it anyway. And we will end with a sidekick. It's another Skids. And I shuffled these up, but I got 2 Prodigies and then 2... Oh, actually, there was a Lockjaw in the... Lockheed in the middle of that. Okay, I'm a little nervous because I did speed up the deck twice. And I'm already at 3 out of 7 twists. But left hand's got them. That is true. I can demolish myself. Still also not great. It says choose a player. All right, turn 17 is another Sapien League. All right, get them all in there so that they won't bring each other in anymore. Okay, playing the Thrown Artifact. Let's do the combo. All right, 2 attack, top card of my deck. It costs 3. Same thing. All right. We got the Cascading Maneuver. I've got 3 classes, 1 attack. I draw into Cat-like Reflexes. I'll play the other long-range Spider Sense. 2 more attack, and I will take another chance. I got the 2. Yep, got the 2 cost. Doctor Strange. Oh, let me keep track of how many cards I'm drawing. I don't think to. I'm not going to get down to the bottom of this. I might, if something crazy happens. So I've drawn. That failed. I got 1, 2 cards drawn. Oh, no, I have this. I already have it. What am I talking about? So I do have to keep track of this. I will play Cauldron of the Cosmos, 1 recruit, and draw another card. That's a 3rd card drawn. There's Skids. I've got Cat-like Reflexes, 1 more recruit. I draw another card. That's 4 cards drawn. Boy, do I love this combo so much. 1 more attack. Draw another card. That's 5 cards drawn. I play Cat-like Reflexes. That is another recruit and another card drawn. Let's keep going. Silk Stocking. 1 more attack. Top card of my deck is a 0 cost. So when I end the drawing there, I KO a Trooper. I'll play the Trooper. I'm at 8 attack. Play the Agent. I'm at 4 recruit. And I've got Skids here not played just yet. So I can throw the artifact for 6 more attack, and I'll be at 14. So 14 will let me hit Loki for 10. I'll have 4 left over. I can hit a Sapien League, I guess. I mean, that's all I got. Anything that's going to let me draw cards? No. So this time, we will throw right now, and then we'll hit Loki. So let's throw the Bludgeon once again, plus 1 attack for each card that I've drawn, and that is going to put me up to 14. I've still drawn 6 cards, just in case it comes back. And let's hit Loki for 10 before the next twist. If I play Skids, I do. Which I might, but I also might not, because I'm still getting a lot of wounds. Alright, there's Maniacal Tyrant. Fight, KO up to 4 cards from your discard pile. Okay, I have no cards in my discard pile, so this one totally whiffs against me. I guess 0 is up to 4. Okay. So yes, Marcus does say correctly that I can play Skids, get 3 more recruit, and then I can get 7, a 7 cost hero. Actually, both Frost Giants have come out. I have enough strength to avoid the wounds most of the time, so I may not need Skids as much as I thought at this point in the game. So if I do that, I could take Skirn, 4 attack. Each player reveals a covert ally or discards a card. For each card discarded this way, you draw a card. I could just let both sides fail and draw 2 more cards, which helps with the combo I'm trying to do. I think that's the one I would take. But also, there's King of Wakanda, which gives me 3 sidekicks, which also helps with card draws, especially at the top of my deck. So, Skirn is almost a guaranteed 2 more cards drawn. This is almost another guaranteed, because if I play this and I draw into draws, I can get sidekicks. But I do have special sidekicks in there, and a lot of them don't draw. So I think Skirn's still the better decision. So let's play Skids for 3 more recruit. She goes away, and I will take Skirn. It's 2 more draws per turn. Okay. And another Cat-like Reflexes has appeared. I've got 4 attack. I will take my chance at fighting another Sapien League to thin my deck even further. And I can't get a bystander this turn. That's okay. I'm already ahead 1. So let's KO another Shield Agent. Thank you, Wolfram. I always forget to drink, so I appreciate you guys. You don't want me passing out here. All right, top card of the villain deck is Enchantress again, which is great for the left-hand side. Also great for, not so great for the Sapien League. They don't have backup coming. And that's that. I sense another really good turn coming up with Enchantress coming into the city. I think these are my last 2 grays. I've thinned this deck ridiculously. Thank you, Destroyer. Here we go. 4, 5, 6. And I got the rare. Alright, I'm feeling better all of a sudden about this game. I appreciate the duo hydrate. Alright, we got Enchantress coming in. Again, fight, draw 3 cards. I'm going to play the second artifact, and I'll play Multifaceted Genius. I don't have any multicolor card played this turn. Right side's not going the way I wanted it to. However, I can throw both otherworldly mauls right now. When you throw this, you get +2 attack for each strength hero you played. I have played 1 strength hero, so I can get a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 attack, which would let me take out something pretty nasty. Plus, I have no deck, so these will just come back. So I'll throw both mauls up to 6 total attack. I have 8, actually. I have 8. Now, hold on. Did I have to throw both of them? What can I do with 8? Nothing. It's either 6 or 9. So one of them, actually, I won't throw. So I'm at 6. That's all I need. And 2 recruit. I could always throw it later if I needed it for some reason. Probably fight She-Hulk. Any wounds to KO with the mirror? Let me just double check. I have another Skids over here. No, I don't have any wounds, so I don't want to fight Ymir right now. I want to save Enchantress for the left-hand side. So let's fight She-Hulk while she is size changed, as she has been. I can see why. It's really fun to draw 3 cards. Okay, yeah, let's just take out She-Hulk for 6 before she gets to fortify. And I'll get myself another bystander for 1, thanks to fighting a villain. And it is a standard bystander, so that is going to bring me up to 3. So right-hand side can fight Loki until the next twist. And then there is the one I threw. There's a decent chance I could win this thing before turn 20, but we'll see. It may take a few more turns than that if I can win this, and I think I can. At this point. I was getting a little unsure earlier. Oh, this hand's not great, though. Yeah. Left-hand side is... there's a pretty uneven skill difference between left and right-hand side. Yeah. It is the final Loki tactic. So we have to deal with that. And I do have the final blow, so this will be fun. All right, turn 19 is Ms. Marvel coming in, who fortifies. Yeah, so let's look at what this Loki tactic does. Titanic Bludgeon. We've got... and I have plenty of villains I can still fight, but it's going to take some more time. So, yeah, maybe more time than I thought because Loki is going to mess with that. All right. Let's go with Break Your Hopes. 4 attack. Each player reveals... Oh, no, I should do the 2-cost thing first, just to see if I succeed. 2 attack, top card of my deck. It costs 2 or less, so I draw it. Okay, that's 1 card drawn. Now we'll play the rare. Up to 6 attack. Each player reveals a covert hero or discards a card. For each card discarded this way, you draw a card. I'm going to discard. I'm going to choose not to reveal. I mean, I can't. I discard the agent. Right-hand side. I'll discard another one of my operatives. So either side discarded. So I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's 2 more cards drawn. Let's draw everything. Starting with Cat-like Reflexes. 1 recruit. Draw a card. Counter goes up. Another Cat-like Reflexes. 1 recruit. Draw a card. Counter goes up. Let's see what Silk Stocking does. I've played a Spider Friend, so 1 more attack. Top card of my deck. It costs 1 or 2, so I draw it. That is another card drawn. This is going to be another great combo. We've got 1 recruit, digest 2, draw another card. That's another card drawn. Now, I got to be careful, because I can throw and draw Titanic Bludgeon multiple times now. I have 1 card on my discard pile, which is a Shield Agent. I've got 1, 2, 3 cards that can draw it. Do I have anything that can get rid of that Shield Agent from my discard pile? I don't think so. But it can stay there as long as I keep throwing the Bludgeon. That's the thing. And I can also fight Enchantress again, but I don't have enough cards for that anymore. I can recruit Cat-like Reflexes to keep that chain going if I want. Here's what I have left. Here's played, here's not played. I think the smartest way to play this... Yeah, I have no more recruit. is to throw the bludgeon now and then throw it again a couple more times. So we'll throw the bludgeon right now, putting me up to 14 attack. And let's use this to hit Loki right now. He's going to get rid of bystanders, and then I'll deal with that in a second. Okay. Final tactic. Here it is. Whispers and lies each other player. Oh! Not for me, though. It's other player. I can win the game this turn. Each other player KOs 2 bystanders from the victory pile. I'm not playing solo, so this applies to the other side. So, good to know. I was worried it was going to affect me. I forgot what it said. All right. 2 bystanders get KO'd from the right-hand side. Let's end this thing, shall we? And I can do a lot of clearing of the city, too. All right. So let's go with long-range spider. Since 2 more attack, I will draw the bludgeon again. That's 1 more card drawn. I will play it. And since I don't need more bystanders, let me actually recruit cat-like reflexes. Yeah, I think that I'm going to... And I'll get this, and I'll draw into draw into draw. And then... Although, hold on. Maybe it's better to just keep drawing the same card. So I should probably just throw, draw, throw, draw, throw. And that'll give me enough attack to hit everything. Because if I recruit cat-like reflexes, one of those draws is not going to give me 8 attack. Okay, I'll read that in a second. So let's do it. We're going to throw the bludgeon. 14 attack. 15 total attack. I draw the bludgeon again. That's a 9th card drawn. I only have 1 card to draw with Enchantress, so I'm just gonna keep this going. Although that's what I could do. I could fight. Nah, I have enough. How much do I need to clear everything? 10, 16, 19, 25, 30. I'm gonna get 30 doing this. Yeah, I'll throw the bludgeon right now. And I'm at 24. Hold on. That'll be enough. That'll be enough. And I will play the other cascading maneuver. 1 more attack. I draw the bludgeon once again, giving me a 10th card draw. I'll play 2 more attack up to 7, and I will throw the bludgeon 1 final time. They are still worth points, so I can get 3 more bystanders for my score, for sure, unless a copycat comes in. And I'll throw the bludgeon again. Actually, hold on. I'll hold off. I don't have to do it yet. So let's just clear some stuff. Maybe I can just keep having Sapien League come in. Let's start with the mirror. Frost Giant King for 6. No wounds to KO, so they're just gone. And then 20 into 16. I will fight Ms. Marvel. No fight effect on her. And then let's see if Sapien League comes back or brings more in. Down to 13. And I will KO a Shield Trooper. Top card is a Master Strike. That'll never happen. All right, we're good. So now I'll throw the bludgeon for the final time, giving me 10 more attack. I am back up to... This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. 23 attack. We'll fight Enchantress, who's going to let me draw 3 cards. I've only got the 1. Oh, let me not to forget to get bystanders first. Hold on. So I fought 2 villains. Yeah, let me do the first one. Okay, first bystander rescue is the news reporter. When you rescue this bystander, draw a card. That is true. That is true. I can do that, but I don't need to, but it'll just be fun. And I draw the bludgeon right now. I drew it again with the bystander. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can get more. All right, hold on. Let me back up. And then for the second one, yeah, I fought the for Amir and then Ms. Marvel. I'll pay the 1 recruit there. And I'll get another bystander. And it's a standard bystander. Oh, that's 2 more. All right, I got the bludgeon now before. I don't even know where she was. It doesn't matter. Was she here or here? I'll throw the bludgeon again just to see. All right. I'm now at 33 points, attack points. And I will fight Enchantress now for 6. Oh, and I drew another card, right? So I should be at 11. I don't remember anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm at 7, and now I'll draw the bludgeon for fighting her. Let me go ahead and get the other bystander for my last, and it's a standard bystander over here. Okay, 7 bystanders. I'll throw it one more time, putting me up to 18 attack on this die. So I'm at 38 attack after fighting all that stuff, and we hit Loki with all 38. We excessively violence him real hard. Puny God. Get rid of him. He's gone, and that is a resounding victory. All right. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief now. I did it. I was getting worried there just for a moment. I'm going to count out my VP. I'm pretty sure, I think this is going to be a pretty well-scoring game for me. But, because, boy, that combo was good. All right. It's going to be a battle to see who can get the highest rank. All right, it was a win. And again, you get channel points for participating in a raid. We got like 21 people here, so it's going to be really fun to raid somebody. So stick around while I count the VP. Mikey with the helicopter. Here. The shield helicopter takes Loki away. And he never escapes. Nope, he's gone. All right, here we go. That was fun. MVP right here. That was nuts. I didn't plan for that exactly. When I saw it start to come together, that was cool. All right, we got a Master Strike coming. 2 Master Strikes. Oh, wow, we had 3 Scheme Twists all together there, so I would have had some time. But all right, what does my VP look like? Right side had to KO a villain and 2 bystanders. Look at this. Right-hand side, left-hand side. Huge difference there. Let's go ahead and count the right-hand side first, because there's fewer cards. 1, 5, 10, 11, 12. Not bad for 5 cards. So 12 VP on the right. And then left-hand side, we've got 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 20, 25, 26, 31, 35, 40, 41, 42, 48, 52, 53, 56, 57, 62, 63, 64 on the left. Strange formatting. I got 19 turns, no escapes. Turns. All right. And yes, that one's a lot of fun. Good luck with this one. I'll get it all uploaded and set up. Loki weaves a web of lies. Again, I expect you all to play a setup E because I know you have the cards for it. But in reality, I know people are busy, so I don't really expect you. It's just kind of fun to say. All right. Thank you for coming to the stream. Next week, I'm pretty sure Tuesday is going to be another viewer challenge stream. I'll do 1 or 2, depending on how much time I've got. If you are a Bageltop hero on Ko-Fi, ko-fi.bageltopgames.com, look out for the, I'm rolling for a setup for that week, for 2 setups. And if you haven't submitted a setup and you're a hero, make sure you do so I can, or an officer above, actually, so I can get a chance to play yours. All right. Let's see who is playing some games right now. Again, always looking for some board games. Let's see if there's a channel I don't know about who's playing some stuff. Again, throw out your suggestions. I don't know what this is, but I like their setup, so we're gonna go ahead and check out this tabletop game, and I will see you all next time. Good luck with this. Take care, everybody.